presented by the host, guests, or callers on this program do not necessarily represent the positions of WMBS Radio.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to What's on Your Mind. I'm your host, Russ Rhodes. For the most part of today's show is going to be open conversation. I do have a guest here. In the beginning, we will get to Destiny shortly, because I want to remind everybody that What's on Your Mind is brought to you by Tireman's Auto Garage, K2 Engineering, Coldwell Banker, Laurel Ridge Realty, Chestnut Ridge Counseling, Hicks and Baw's Drugstore, Red Rooster Dumpster and Hauling, and Bright Stripe Seal Coating and Line Striping. From Harmony Earth Foundation, we have Destiny Moulter with us here. Hey, Destiny. Thanks for joining us today as I turn on your microphone so everybody can hear you now.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, without a doubt. It's my pleasure.
Yes.
I'm getting a nice big echo here. I don't know what's causing that. I don't know.
Is it me?
No, it's not you. I don't know what it is. Maybe TJ knows what's going on, and he'll come back in and hit a button or something like that. For me, I got this nice big echo going on in my headphones. So, Harmony Earth Foundation. What is Harmony Earth Foundation?
So, Harmony Earth Foundation is my nonprofit. It's where we nurture nature, nurture lives. So, really improving the quality of life by environmental stewardship, holistic education, community wellness, youth empowerment, as well as fighting poverty and all of the things that come with it. So really all of my passions wrapped up in one and allow me to help in the ways that I feel called to help.
All right. You used a term there that I think so many of us have heard from time to time in different scenarios, but we don't necessarily know what it means. And that term is holistic. Mm-hmm. So do me a favor, kind of define that for us, would you?
So I look at holistic as all of our environments, as well as what goes on with us, our body, nature, like environmental factors. That is a holistic perspective. Okay. So in other words, we're affected not by just one thing. Exactly.
It's everything around us. Effects of who we are, what we are, how we live, how our health might be.
Exactly.
That type of thing. Okay.
So just taking a holistic perspective on maybe why a community is the way that it is and figuring out the resources that it needs.
Gotcha. All righty. All right. So you have an event coming up.
Yes.
So tell us about that and the purpose behind it and everything else.
So really excited about this event. It is our Safe and Sound event. So we are really, trying to highlight let me take a step back.
Okay.
August is recognized for public safety initiatives. So what we want to do is bring our first responders, show them gratitude for all of the sacrifices that they make, do touch a truck, so let the kids, as well as adults, I want to go see their vehicles too. You can see the inside and out. The state police said that if everyone's good, they might flick the lights on. Okay. But really have them come out, show them gratitude, connect them with the community while we're bringing families together and doing something awesome for the kids. Okay. So free haircuts, free backpacks, free school supplies, hair tinsel, free face painting while supplies last. We're really trying to take the financial burden off of families and have this be stress-free.
Okay. I think you also mentioned to me the Lions Club.
Yes.
Is joining in on this somehow?
Yes. So we have tons of supporting vendors or partners. The Lions Club's coming to do free eye exams.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
We have a child therapist that's coming, Bethany Frazee. She will be doing bubble breathing with kids, coloring pages, as well as making calm down shakers so that kids can shake kind of in place of the things that we used to squeeze, like the tension releasers.
okay.
So just a fun way that kids can channel their emotions and shake something if they get excited.
Okay. Just kind of take a little pause, calm down a little bit,
Yes.
type of thing.
So we're bringing all safe spaces together. Big Brothers Big Sisters will be there. They're actually going to be giving out information as well as temporary tattoos for the kiddos that are allowed.
Okay. All right.
We'll have the Chief of Police, Chief DeWitt, in the dunk tank, which
Okay.
I can't believe that he agreed graciously to volunteer to be in the dunk tank. So if anyone has a score to settle, you can come down and knock in the dunk tank.
And if he's worth his weight in gold or salt
Yeah.
or whatever, he's going to taunt. the
Oh,
thrower.
yes.
Yes, he's going to
I'm
make
sure.
you want to hit the bullseye.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
So funny. But yeah, we're doing a lot of different things. We'll have our booth set up there, of course, talking about our foundation, passing out information. We'll also have a special guest from Foundation, Young Chances Foundation, Tyreek. He is actually one of our primary sponsors for this event. We actually brought him out in June to talk to the kids about youth violence at Grant Street Park, which it was such a successful event. He's phenomenal. So he's going to be coming out as a special guest. He's a CNN hero, won Kelly Clarkson's Good Neighbor Award. So excited to have his presence back in Uniontown as well.
Nice. So you also, I see here, you mentioned the fire truck tour and the police truck tour, but EMS is going to show some first aid skills?
Oh, yes. Thank you for bringing that up. I had asked them to share a few things, such as how to do a proper tourniquet, how to implement Narcan. I think that these are things that could help in emergency situations, that it's good for people that want to know. If you could buy them a few extra minutes, that could, change someone's life or save someone's life.
Yeah. And I know... the Narcan, it seems simple what you have to do, but this way you got kind of
professional training.
Well, not only that, but you get kind of like some hands-on experience beforehand.
Exactly.
Before so that if you're put into that position, you're not looking at something new for the very first time.
Exactly.
Just
like a fire extinguisher. You think you know how to work it, and then you're in that high pressure situation, and it's like, what am I doing with this thing?
Right. Yeah.
So just giving people the tools that they need, so maybe it becomes like muscle memory.
Okay. Is Narcan going to be available for folks to take home with them?
That's a good question. I'm sure they'll have something. They typically have like things to give away, but that's definitely something I can reach out and check with them.
So, you might not be in a an environment where you run into that type of thing, but you never know.
You never know. It could be something as picking up money off the ground.
Absolutely.
So
I carry one when I take my dog for a walk.
You just never know. It's sad that that's, we're in that space, but it's better to be safe than sorry.
Absolutely.
Be prepared and give the community the tools that they need. And, it might save a life.
Yeah, absolutely. All right.
Yeah. Oh, I did forget. Can I mention one more thing?
Sure. Absolutely. I was about to bring one up, but see if you beat me to it.
Is it food?
Yes, it was.
Yes,
it was.
I was going to say, we can't forget food and drinks. That's like one of the best parts. So we have the Rusty Lemon. They'll have.
So these are all food trucks.
Yes, food and drink trucks.
Okay.
The Rusty Lemon has lemonade. We have from scratch. I'm sure our the listeners that drink coffee know exactly who I'm talking about. We also have Lulu's Smokehouse that they'll be coming, and I've heard they've won awards for their ribs, and I'm super excited to taste it, as well as Have a Nice Day with some ices, and one more pending. So we'll be announcing it on Facebook here soon, but you guys won't want to miss out.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? Did we? I don't think we mentioned the date for this, did we? Or
Oh,
the
my
time
goodness.
or the location.
No.
That would, people are probably out there going, "This sounds great. I want to go," but where?
Yes. So this Sunday, August 17th,
Okay.
1 to 4 p.m. And I just want to highlight too.
And it's where?
At Bailey Park.
Bailey Park here in Uniontown.
So there's a lot of things going on in the community, football games. So I just want to make sure
Yeah.
families come out even in between the games,
Okay.
get a snack, get the kids'
Yeah.
face painted. And we want to make the day easy as possible and have some fun.
It is the event at one end of Bailey Park or the other?
So it's going to be right where they have the farmers market.
Okay.
So we'll have everyone set up in that parking lot. Parking, of course, would be the surrounding areas, the community center. And we'll also have a raffle going off, too. So you can come and buy the raffle ticket cards. We have tons of donations from the vendors. We have Home Depot donated a great basket. We've really had such great community support. Verticals has donated as well as helped us with promotional things. So really excited about, bringing everybody together.
Yeah, cool. Alrighty. So, if people need more information for whatever reason, or they forget and they want to
Yes.
share it with somebody else, what's the best way to get some addition? I know we're going to put this on the WMBS Facebook page, but do you have
Yes.
a Facebook page where people can go to as well?
I
or-
do. We have Harmony Earth Foundation as a Facebook and Instagram page. They just officially launched not long ago, but we're getting them up and running.
Okay.
As well as my personal Destiny Moulter. If you have any questions or would love to donate, we're still taking donations.
Okay.
And I will also provide you with the event link so they could just click it
Oh, okay.
and RSVP.
All right. You mentioned donations.
Yes.
I assume 501c3, so
We're-
tax deductible, right?
We're pending 501c, so it's
Okay.
coming soon. So
Okay.
you'll be able to write it off.
Yep. Okay.
So we're taking anything for the kids. You want to donate your time, or if you'd like to donate water, any gifts for the first responders. We really want to show them how much we appreciate them.
Okay. All righty. So that's, and by the way, we are talking with Destiny Moulter from Harmony Earth Foundation. You have an event this coming Sunday, so a week from yesterday,
Yes.
August 17th, Bailey Park here in Uniontown, 1 to 4 p.m.
Yes.
And who knows, it might go a little bit longer if it's so successful.
Yeah.
You got
We're
people-
here until you guys
got-
want to leave.
got people lined up at all the food trucks and everything. You're certainly not going to turn them away, and I
Of
know the
course
food trucks
not.
aren't going to turn them away.
No.
No.
So bring everyone out, especially those in need, or just come support. It'll be
Yeah.
a lot of great people, great things. Really, pillars in our community that
Yeah.
spend their lives giving back.
Yeah, excellent, and get to meet them too.
Yes.
So you find out they're people too. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and they're to help.
And resources that you might not know are available.
Right.
That you could.
And
I mean,
because-
I've learned a lot about a lot of these groups that I didn't know before, and I see them all the time.
Yeah, there are so many resources out there. You'd be hard pressed to know all of them.
Yes.
Really. So come on out. Sounds like a great time. If for nothing else, the donkey booth.
Yeah. I mean,
Are you going to be on that?
well, am I going to be in it or
Yeah,
try to
in
knock
it.
him in?
In it?
I don't know. I might be getting my hair done that day.
No,
So, I'll
no
consider
excuse.
it. I know.
So hold off on getting your hair done then.
If I can get a cap tight enough, I might get in it. But I may take my chances at the chief.
Okay.
Just kidding.
Okay. All right. So free haircuts
Yes.
that day. Free eye exams.
Yes.
Don't want to take your eyes for granted on that. They, not that they can take care of any problems, but they can certainly let you know that something might be amiss.
And they also take back old frames and glasses that you might not need. So bring your old frames. I think they maybe shoes, but don't quote me on that.
yeah.
Let's check their website.
Okay.
We don't want to bring shoes
No.
if they don't collect shoes.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're really excited. Lots of great gifts, fun, free stuff. If you just, your presence is enough.
Yeah. All righty. Well, Destiny, we're just about out of time here. Well, thank you for
Yes.
coming on in.
Thank you for having me.
Your event sounds great. The Safe and Sound Community Event, this Sunday, Bailey Park, 1 o'clock. Wish you all the best.
Yes, thank you so much.
And great weather, too, by the way.
Yes, so far,
helpful.
sun shining, 86 degrees. Come on out.
All right, we're hoping.
Yes, thank you.
This is What's on Your Mind. We've got to take a quick little break. When we come back, though, it's going to be open conversation, 724-438-4593.
Have you been told there is nothing that can be done for your neuropathy? Tri-State Neuropathy Centers is pleased to tell you that's not true. As one of the largest and most successful neuropathy treatment practices in the country, Tri-State Neuropathy Centers has grown to 9 regional centers and helped over 14,000 patients, like John from Morgantown. John had such extreme numbness and pain that he was having difficulty feeling his car pedals. Then John discovered Tri-State Neuropathy Centers and their effective FDA-approved treatment program that has no drugs, is non-invasive and painless. John's great results have given his freedom back, and he's doing the things he wants, like simply driving or cutting the grass. Tri-State Neuropathy Centers help John, along with thousands of others. Let them help you next. Call 304-777-2068. That's 304-777-2068. Tri-State Neuropathy Centers, the leader in treating peripheral neuropathy.
For professional cleaning services, Clean and Shine in New Stanton is the place for you. They provide commercial and residential cleaning, porter services, carpet cleaning, stripping and waxing, construction cleanups, and car cleaning. For free estimates, call 724-691-0413, email info@cleanandshine14.org, or visit their website, cleanandshine14.org. We clean so you can shine.
Concerned about your heart health? At WVU Medicine, we believe your heart deserves world-class care, close to home and always within reach. Our non-invasive cardiology team uses advanced tests like stress tests and cardiac MRI to diagnose and monitor heart conditions without surgery. Call 877-WVU, the number 4HRT, or visit wvumedicine.org/heart.
Bring your crew to a party on Fifth Ave. Pittsburgh Penguins group tickets are perfect for celebrating birthdays, team outings, and work events. Plus, there's even fundraising opportunities available for your group.
Punches it back door! Crosby scores!
Make unforgettable memories together at PPG Paints Arena. This action-packed season is presented by UPMC. Special offers available for groups of 10 or more. Visit pittsburghpenguins.com/groups for all the details.
St. John the Evangelist Regional Catholic School, Jefferson Street in Uniontown, voted Best Private School in Fayette. Invites you to their open house Wednesday, August 13th, with a meet and greet from 6 to 8 p.m. Registrations are still being accepted for the 25-26 school year. For more information or to find out about the financial aid available, please call St. John's at 724-438-8598. They look forward to seeing you August 13th. This message has been brought to you by attorney Vincent J. Broskowensky.
Are you looking to list or sell your house? Now is the time to let the professionals at Caldwell Banker Laurel Ridge Realty help you with all of your real estate needs. Caldwell Banker Laurel Ridge Realty has 2 convenient locations to better serve you. In Uniontown area, 724-437-7100, or in Connellsville area, 724-628-7200, and speak with one of our real estate professionals. Visit our website, caldwellbanker.com. We have been proudly serving Western Pennsylvania area for over 30 years and look forward to helping you with all of your real estate needs. Broker Paul Borch Jr.
Did you know that you have a choice for your physical therapy provider? NovaCare Rehabilitation offers same-day appointments, and oftentimes you don't need a prescription from your doctor to see us. We will make sure that you are treated as an individual and will work directly one-on-one with you to help achieve your goals. You have tried the rest, now try the best. NovaCare, Delaware Avenue in Uniontown. Phone 724-437-0556 to schedule your appointment today.
WMBS.
Welcome back to What's on Your Mind. I'm Russ Rhodes, your host. We have open conversation now until the end of today's show at 3 o'clock. Feel free to give me a buzz at any time, 724-438-4593. Both lines are currently open. couple things on my list. So you hopefully, well, I don't know, probably have heard by now there was an explosion earlier today about 11 o'clock at the Clarendon Coke Works. Right now, one person has died. 2 are still unaccounted for. No cause for the explosion other than they said it was in the reversing room. I'm not sure what that does, but apparently it's fairly dangerous process where that is. So anyway, if more information comes in, I'll certainly pass that on to you. So, yeah, unfortunately. Okay, let's see here. President Trump earlier today federalized the Washington, D.C. Police Department and has or will be calling in the National Guard to get a handle on the crime rate in Washington, D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser says, yes, the president is fully within his rights to call up the National Guard. She has her own concerns over the whole thing. But the president has said homeless people, it says they're gone. We're going to take them to a place that has housing for them, but they're not going to be living in the streets of Washington, D.C. anymore. He says, criminals, you don't have to go anyplace. We're going to find you and put you in jail. So I like that attitude, quite frankly. So this comes on the heels of 2 events that were widely publicized. One was a congressional intern, 19 years old, I believe, that was killed in he was an unintended target, is so we're told, in a drive-by shooting. Another one, a young man came to the defense of a woman that was being beat, and he in turn got beat up pretty bad himself. Even though statistics say crime rates are falling, things are not well. Just a little personal anecdote. I have very close relatives that live in the Washington, D.C. area, and talked to them earlier today. Said, yeah, it's as bad as it's being painted out to be. He says statistics down there that we're not hearing on the news, over 100 restaurants have closed in the last few years in Washington, D.C. because of the violence. People not wanting to go downtown to eat. People not wanting to have their dinners interrupted. Not wanting to have food thrown at them. So a number of restaurants and other businesses, I assume, have closed in Washington, D.C. as well. All right, those wanting to know more about Jeffrey Epstein are disappointed again. The Department of Justice had petitioned to release grand jury transcripts, and U.S. District Judge Paul Engelmeyer has turned them down, saying, yeah, no, the grand jury, all they did in this particular case, they listened to evidence that was brought to them by the district attorney, and they did not hear testimony themselves. So there's nothing there, and they're not going to allow the release of those files. Let's see here. What else? President Trump and Russian President Vladimir Putin are set to meet this Friday in Alaska in a, well, quote-unquote peace summit over the ongoing Ukraine war. Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky will not be part of this summit, maybe at some other time, but not Friday. Several European countries, along with the European community, issued a joint statement that said any plan that is agreed to must uphold the security interests of both Ukraine and Europe. So we'll see what that all brings about and your thoughts on that. AOL, America Online, they were kind of like the pioneers of technology that got your computer online so you could start surfing the World Wide Web, right? Well, and they did so with dial-up technology. I'm sure a lot of you remember that sound of static coming over your computer speakers as the phone lines went through their whole bit and hooked up. Well, AOL has announced that come September 30th of this year, they will be discontinuing dial-up internet. So it's been here for 34 years, and come September 30th, no more. So your thoughts on that. And then finally, if you want to have a little chuckle, although the owners of this store, I don't think they're laughing too much, and if I were them, I wouldn't either. This took place in University Place, Washington, state of Washington, University Place. Apparently, a gentleman's car died in a parking lot outside of this restaurant, and he told the staff he'd be back later to tow the car away. So he showed up in the middle of the night with another car that had a two-wheel car dolly that he was going to use to tow his car away. Well, what he did is, and there's video, he tied a tow strap to the disabled car, to his working car, and was pulling it out, I'm guessing so he could get a better way to, hook up. As he's pulling away and driving through the parking lot, the tow rope gave way. And so the broken down car rolled down the parking lot into the restaurant. So he very quickly backs the car back up with the trailer still attached, reattaches the tow rope, pulls it out of the restaurant, and again is driving through the parking lot. And yes, you guessed it, the tow rope gave way yet again. The car rolling back down the parking lot into the same restaurant again. Well, he was successful a second time pulling the car out of the restaurant and was pulling it up. And yes, it gave way a third time, but this time it went into a curb and got stuck. He then gave up and left. So the police are looking at this as a hit and run. And I'm sure the restaurant owners are trying to figure out how best to open get the repairs done and open up for business. So that's online if you want to search it and get a little chuckle out of it. 724-438-4593. Let's get our first call of the afternoon. Hello, welcome to What's on Your Mind.
Hello, Russ. How are you this afternoon?
Good. How are you?
Good. Hey, you brought up the situation again with the president down in D.C.
Yeah.
And all these cities that are having problems. And this isn't under. It doesn't matter what president's in. Would you agree? These cities have issues.
I agree. Now, and James, right, James?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Washington, D.C. is not officially a sanctuary city, although they are, we'll call them sanctuary light. They are, as far as, they're not cooperating with ICE agents, that type of thing. But we're not talking so much about illegal immigrants in this case. We're talking about crime.
Okay, now this gets into, you just gave me a soft toss of what I wanted to talk about here. Because if you look at the city of Pittsburgh, you wake up every day and you hear about how somebody has shot somebody. How many shootings are there in overnight when you wake up in the morning? There's at least two half the time. At least down to one. You're constantly hearing shootings. Constantly have people that are robbing banks. Last week, robbing bank. The guy robbed the bank a month ago. Then he robbed another one. Why was he out? People that have rap sheets that are still walking the street and doing these crimes. And I think there was one that was recently shot. They can't find who did it. He's out on the loose. Crime is running rampant. And to me, you're watching the news, and it's kind of like, this is all these people do. Mm-hmm. This is their lifestyle, Russ. If we're honest, it's time to grow up and be honest here. This is their lifestyle. Yeah. They're on generational welfare, and this is their lifestyle. Mm-hmm. Now, I'm watching the same news last week talking about this. It just mentioned it, that the illegal immigration isn't the issue in D.C. I'm watching the Pittsburgh news, and I'm watching 3 or 4 shootings, a bank robbery. They can't find these people. And in the first 15 minutes, I'm looking at 2 restaurants that got raided. You might have seen this. And they said they took illegals out, and ICE raided the 2 restaurants. The businesses weren't doing anything illegal. They were operating. Matter of fact, to me, I would agree that they trashed the businesses a little bit. They took out paperwork, probably looking for addresses of people. But I'm looking at this thinking, you hear about California and about certain times when our president has said, well, wait a minute, we can't deport these people because they're picking strawberries. We can't do anything here because they're helping out here. And then you have, in the same 15-minute newscast, Russ, I'm looking at people, where did they pick these people up? Mm-hmm. At work. They're working. Yeah. They are working.
And there are laws where employers are supposed to check legal status before they hire. I mean, legally, an employer is not supposed to hire an illegal alien.
I understand what you're saying, but neither should the strawberry pickers. The strawberry farm.
Exactly, because there are temporary visas. And from what I understand, they're not all that difficult to get. They're temporary visas designed for immigrants that are coming here to help pick said strawberries.
To me,
so after the growing season is done, they're temporary. They go back home.
But do you see where I'm coming from when I'm watching the news here for 15 minutes? I'm like, I got a couple people working at a Mexican restaurant or whatever restaurant, and are working, but I could walk down the street and get on my bike and be shot and killed. Mm-hmm. And these people, there's no care in the world about. We don't care about those people.
I see where you're going.
Our hatred is towards these people that we call illegal aliens. It's nothing. I mean, I'm just being honest, Russ, with you. I mean, how is it any different from the racial profiling from the 60s and 70s? I know of a person recently right here in Fayette County that was profiled that ICE was called upon, and he's a citizen. But because of his Latino background and his heritage, he was looked at that he might be an illegal alien. This is going on, and this stems from not 2016, not 2020, but it does stem from 2024.
I understand what you're saying, James, I do. And I don't know what the answer is.
Well, I think that we have to first admit where it came from. And it came from the Revenge Tour 24 of Donald Trump. This is where all this stems. And it's not Republicans, it's not Democrats, it's not independents. I'll just state it. It's MAGA. MAGA looks at anybody that is from that descent, from that origin, and they're evil. And they're the reason that the world is off kilter is anybody of a Latin descent that's in this country right now. They're starting to profile is what they're doing. I mean, that's fair to say because they're getting this from their president.
Well,
because that's what he's saying,
James. But I'll say this though: when you see the face of a accused criminal who has done a horrific crime, whether it's the college student down in Georgia or the young young lady down in Texas, all of these horrific crimes, it is the face of a Hispanic. So,
what you're telling me is only they do horrific crimes? I was watching one the other night that set somebody on fire.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying, though, is, the administration says we're going after the worst of the worst.
Then that shouldn't matter what color, creed, religion, or if you live north or south of the border.
Yep. But you unfortunately, we're not hearing, or it's not it's not a big enough story, I guess, when somebody from, I don't know, pick another country, gets picked up on an illegal immigration charge.
China.
Okay, yeah, we don't hear that. We don't hear.
Well,
it's happening. I know for a fact that it's happening because I have seen accounts in the media of Chinese that are being picked up, people of Chinese descent.
I'm just telling you, if you watch the evening news and sit down for the first 15 minutes, this is what you're seeing. And I'm looking at it saying, if I go into Pittsburgh, that's not a threat that they're rounding up. The other is the threat to me.
Okay.
Because look at the situation in Cincinnati with the people that were beat. Look at the situation in D.C. that were beat. Now, moving on, real quick,
because I got a break.
Bill Madden was right. Bill gets the Right as Rain award this year because he said the situation with the gate and Permanis and Faith Assembly, there would be something that happened, and as I drove by today, the pavement is being torn up and paved. Isn't that amazing? Because just a couple weeks ago, there was a settlement, and now that there's a settlement, new pavement.
Okay. All right.
You were right, Bill.
Yep. All right. Hey, James, thanks for your call, but I got to run. Hey, this is What's on Your Mind. When we come back, both lines are open, 724-438-4593.
Hey all, it's Josh Krysak here again with Ron Romeo from Ultimate Structures. Ron, you're the expert. What advice would you offer someone looking to invest in a new shed or metal building?
First, the customer must validate if they meet local codes, no matter what type of structure they are thinking about. Both of the manufacturers that I represent want to be sure the structure is permitted to be built or placed on a specific property.
Makes sense. When you're ready to take your storage building game to the next level, call Ultimate Structures at 724-415-0020. Ultimate Structures, just outside of Perryopolis. They design what you desire. Visit them today at their mega lot on Route 51 southbound. Perryopolis. That's Ultimate Structures, 724-415-0020.
Bright Stripe, Bay County's premier asphalt seal coating professionals, locally owned by Matt and Lexi George. Bright Stripe specializes in residential and commercial asphalt seal coating, also excelling in line striping and layouts, thermoplastic, and infrared asphalt repair. Bright Stripe has succeeded due to their commitment to quality work for 30 years. Bright Stripe, 724-437-6090, or visit bright-stripe.com. BRITE-stripe.com.
Say hello to fall. Your flair, your way. Strap, 34 South Street in downtown Uniontown, located in the State Farm Building rear. We're known for our distinguished Western, Southwest, and boho accessories, including custom and concealed carry handbags. But we offer a large variety of fashionable styles. And just refreshed for fall, we have an amazing selection of spiny oyster, turquoise, nickel silver, copper, and gemstone fun fashion jewelry. And we're so excited to bring you affordable indulgence. 24% lead crystals wrapped in tarnish-free silver and gold wire for enhanced clarity, brilliance, and sparkle. These bracelets, pendants, earrings, and bands are stunning and show-stopping, to say the least. Strap, 34 South Street in downtown Uniontown, 724-557-6184. Open Tuesday through Friday, 11 to 5. Not high-end, just nice-end. Strap, you're sure to adore us, and you'll love our prices.
It's a day that ends in Y, so it's a day that you might decide you don't want to cook. That means it's the perfect day to order Fat Angelo's. offering delicious pizzas, salads, hoagies, strombolis and calzones, wings, and more. And with 12 locations across the area ready to serve you, today is the day to visit FatAngelosPizza.com, where you can quickly and conveniently find your local shop and place your order online, or get the local phone number and give them a call. Order up!
Ready to update your home? Find what you need at Zen's Construction Warehouse. Their friendly, knowledgeable staff will be happy to help you the old-fashioned way. Zen's is open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, Saturday and Sunday, 10 to 2. 485 Walnut Hill Road in Continental. Zen's Construction Warehouse, 724-366-8274. Or visit Zen's Construction Warehouse's Facebook page.
Zen's Construction Warehouse, our surplus, your savings.
Now you don't have to travel far for medical marijuana products. Go to Local Leaf in Scottsdale for a wide variety of locally grown and locally sourced products, plus your questions answered on medical marijuana, qualifying medical conditions, or how to register for your medical card. Local Leaf by PHG, Crossroads Road in Scottsdale, 412-417-4964, online at localleafpa.com. Local Leaf, your medical marijuana dispensary with locally grown and locally sourced products in Scottsdale.
Welcome back to What's on Your Mind. I'm Russ Rhodes, your host. Open conversation today, 724-438-4593. We're quickly running out of time this hour, but we've got enough time for this call. Hello, welcome to the show.
Hello?
Hello, that's you?
Hi, it's Marion.
Hi, Marion.
Where did the terminology to call these people that were created by God aliens?
Aliens is a term.
Like, I don't care for that.
Well, okay, illegal immigrants then. So aliens is a
Not
term.
aliens.
Aliens is a term that whether you like it or not, and maybe we shouldn't be using that one. But alien is a term for somebody not from here. Okay, so
to me, it's from space.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, they're not from here. So
I don't care for it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I mean, valid point. Valid point.
Do you know who started it?
No, I don't.
You know, calling them aliens.
No, I don't. I mean, no, I don't. I think it goes back a long time. I do. I don't know the origin of that. Do you agree that they are here illegally?
Yes.
Okay. So
so were my grandparents.
It was a different time, different rules back then. You know, your grandparents, I'm sure, just like my wife's grandparents, you know, they made a stop at Ellis Island.
Right.
Where they were checked out and were actually registered, and we knew who was here. You know, and there was a similar place on the West Coast. I don't remember its name. So
yeah, I have the certificate.
Yeah.
From Ellis Island of my grandparents.
Yeah. So you know, different time, different era, different rules.
All right. That's all I was wondering where the terminology came from.
Yeah, Marion, I honestly don't know. If I find out, I'll let everybody else know. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to have to research it.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Valid point. You know, I understand, you know, the term is all-encompassing. Alien, whether legal or illegal. But, you know, alien basically, his definition is not from here. So often, though, it's been referred to as somebody from another world, outer space. So immigrant, if you want to go that way, if we want to be politically correct, I guess, in that term. So that's fine by me. All righty. Hey, we've got, we're pretty much done here with hour one of What's on Your Mind. So when we come back, we'll continue with the open conversation. 724-438-4593. CBS News is next. News from around the world, around the country. And then TJ's in here with the local news, sports, and weather. This is WMBS Uniontown at the Tone. It's going to be 2 o'clock.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by O'Reilly Auto Parts.
I'm Cammie McCormick. Citing crime, homelessness, and illegal immigrants, President Trump says he's restoring Washington, D.C. back to what he called a gleaming capital. Here's Stacey Lynn.
The president says he's placing the D.C. Police Department under federal control and deploying the National Guard to make the nation's capital safer. He says they'll be getting the homeless out.
Getting rid of the people from underpasses and public spaces from all over the city.
Also out.
We have slums here. We're getting rid of them.
Attorney General Pam Bondi on who will be in charge of the new operation.
Terry Cole is going to be supervising the Metro Police Department. Gadi Serralta, our U.S. Marshal, is going to be supervising command and control.
Stacey Lynn, CBS News, Washington.
President Trump was asked by reporters today about his Friday meeting with Russian President Vladimir Putin and whether Ukraine's President Zelensky has been left out of the process.
I'll be speaking to Zelensky. The next meeting will be with Zelensky and Putin, or Zelensky and Putin and me. I'll be there if they need.
A federal judge has ruled transcripts of secret grand jury testimony in the case against Jeffrey Epstein's former girlfriend will not be released. There's been an explosion at a U.S. steel plant near Pittsburgh. One person is dead, 2 are unaccounted for. Clairton Mayor Richard Latanzi.
And some people possibly injured, maybe critically, and my heart goes out to them and their family.
Texas Republicans were going to try again today to convene the state legislature and redraw congressional districts to satisfy President Trump. CBS's Hunter Woodall reports the longer the standoff continues, the broader it's become politically.
Democrats across the nation are continuing to build attention and pressure about what's going on. It really has galvanized Democrats as they try and build momentum to the 2026 midterms, where this map in Texas could actually prove to be a major issue.
Texas Democratic lawmakers remain outside the state to deny the quorum. After a weekend of heavy rain and storms throughout the Central Plains and Midwest, there's more on the way. Meteorologist Jessica Birch is tracking.
Severe storm outlooks issued for those areas. Northern Texas, most of the state of Oklahoma, northern parts of Missouri, too, as storms continue to grow in size throughout the afternoon hours.
Tropical storm Erin has formed in the eastern tropical Atlantic. A heat wave continues to grip parts of Europe. In southern France, it hit 109 degrees. It's that country's second heat wave this summer. It's expected to last all week. The UK is also experiencing record-breaking temperatures. On Wall Street at this hour, stocks are lower. The Dow is off 160 points. This is CBS News.
Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
The Story Square Summer Concert Series continues Thursday night, 5:30 to 7:30. This week, there'll be music from the VFW Post 8543 Band and food from Desi's Daughters. And of course, we at WMBS will be on hand. Josh Krysak and TJ DeStefano will be broadcasting live from 5 to 7. Enjoy the talents of musicians and businesses throughout the summer and celebrate community spirit while supporting local talent. Check out the full schedule at uniontownredevelopment.com/storysquare.
You can go to Big Box Medical Office.
Now serving number 3,943.
Or
Hi, come on in. How are you feeling?
when you see doctors Paul Hartley and Mary Beth Riley, plus nurse practitioners Tara Bozek, Jessica Reckart, and Stacy Morris, you get one-on-one personal professional health care serving the area for over 3 decades. If you're looking for a primary care doctor, call Doctors Hartley and Riley at 724-437-1109 or online at ppcp.org. Or
serving number 3,944.
Singer who was widely hailed but had limited commercial success has died.
They called Terry Reid Super Lungs. The story goes he turned down Led Zeppelin when it was forming to focus on his solo career. He got praise from Aretha Franklin. He opened for the Rolling Stones on their 1969 tour. Reid's records never cracked the top 150 of the Billboard 200. A documentary tried to size up his impact.
The biggest surprise is that Terry didn't make it as a big star.
His family says Terry Reid died of cancer complications. He was 75. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
The screech of the 90s era dial-up internet will vanish from thousands of holdout American homes in September. AOL is shutting it down. I'm Cammie McCormick, CBS News.
Now the local, district, and statewide news. Being brought to you by Fayette Heating and Air Conditioning, your Bryant dealer. Keeping you warm and cozy in winter and cool and comfortable in summer with a quality Bryant gas furnace or air conditioning system. And now the news.
Good afternoon. It is sunny at 2:04 and 86. Feels like 96, though, outside of our Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law studios. Injured, call today for your free consultation, 724-437-2799. Your local station, 590 AM, 101.1 FM, WMBS, and TJ DeStefano. Sports and weather follow the news. Nearly 24 people were out of their homes following a weekend apartment fire in Washington County. Multiple emergency crews were called to the property on Liberty Street in California Township on Saturday afternoon. Officials say flames broke out in one apartment and ended up spreading to a total of 7 structures. 21 people have been displaced. The cause of the blaze is under investigation. A man is dead after a crash involving a motorcycle and an SUV in Westmoreland County. Emergency crews were called to the 3300 block of Clay Pike at 4:30 Sunday afternoon. Westmoreland County Coroner Tim Carson said 30-year-old Michael Jones of North Huntington Township was traveling north on Clay Pike on a Honda motorcycle. A Chevrolet Traverse SUV was traveling south and tried to make a left turn onto Shady Lane. At that point, the two vehicles collided. Jones became separated from the motorcycle. He was taken to Independence Health System Westmoreland Hospital, where he was pronounced dead. The coroner said Jones was wearing a helmet. State police are investigating. A Johnstown coal mining company's plans to open a second rustic ridge mine in Donegal and Mount Pleasant townships will be explored during a public hearing on August 20th. The State Department of Environmental Protection will conduct an informal open house at 6 p.m. at St. Raymond of the Mount Church at 170 Schoolhouse Lane in Donegal. That'll immediately be followed by a hearing on LCT Energy LP's plans to expand its Rustic Ridge Mine number 2, which is north of the Turnpike. The company wants to mine about 1,425 acres of coal in Donegal and Mount Pleasant townships. The public will be able to offer their opinion on LCT Energy's 4 permit applications at the hearing. The FDA has approved a new device for rheumatoid arthritis. Here's Rob Martier with more.
The device is a neck implant called the SetPoint system, which gives a small zap of electricity to the vagus nerve once a day to lessen inflammation. The company behind the SetPoint system says the device will be available in some U.S. cities later this year and nationally in early 2026. The company said a late-stage clinical trial of the SetPoint system found that after a year with the implant, 75% of patients no longer needed medication for rheumatoid arthritis. I'm Rob Martier.
WMBS time is 2:08. Sports and weather next.
439-2323. For 24-hour emergency service, call us when you need. We're Fayette's Heating and Air Conditioning, your service company.
When it's sweltering outside, you'll be cool inside with central air conditioning from Bryant, the people that know cool. And it's easy to have a central air conditioning system installed in your home. Simply call on your Bryant dealer, Fayette Heating and Air Conditioning, located near the Laurel Mall on Route 119, north of Uniontown. The phone number is 439-2323. Let Fayette Heating and Air Conditioning rescue you from the sticky, humid summer weather. Remember that number for Fayette Heating and Air Conditioning, your Bryant dealer, 439-2323.
Call Fayette Heating and Air Conditioning, 439-2323, 439-2323, 439-2323, 439-2323.
In sports, the Pirates start a 6-game road trip tonight when they visit the Milwaukee Brewers. Andrew Heaney will be on the mound for the Bucks, who are 51-68 and have lost 2 in a row. We'll have the game on WMBS. The pregame is 7:15 with the first pitch at 7:40. Steelers just took the practice field a few moments ago at St. Vincent College in Latrobe for training camp. Again, it's free and open to the public. You have to have a mobile ticket to attend. And tomorrow will be the final training camp practice at St. Vincent College. Second preseason game is Saturday night as the Steelers host Tampa Bay at Acrisure Stadium at 7 o'clock, and we'll have the game on WMBS.
The local, district, and statewide news has been brought to you by Fayette Heating and Air Conditioning, your Bryant dealer. Route 119 north of Uniontown, located near Laurel Mall. Phone 439-2323.
The Weather Watch is being brought to you by State Farm agent Nathan Ferguson. Call Nate at 724-438-7611 for life, home, car insurance, and more. Get a free quote now.
Sunny 89 this afternoon, mainly clear and 70 tonight, mostly sunny tomorrow with a high of 90. Right now, sunny and 86 outside of our Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law Studios. 2:11 the time on this Monday afternoon. I'm TJ DeStefano. Up next, hour 2 of What's on Your Mind with Russ Rhodes on WMBS.
The Weather Watch has been brought to you by State Farm agent Nathan Ferguson. Nate is there for you. Call 724-438-7611 for life, home, car insurance, and more.
Head to PNC Park on Sunday, August 24th for Sesame Street Day when the Bucks take on the Colorado Rockies at 12:05 p.m. Arrive early to PNC Park and enjoy the Family Fun Zone on Federal Street, presented by C&M Play Studio with fun for the entire family. Plus, all kids 14 and under take home a soft and cuddly Big Bird plush in honor of Sesame Street Day. Be sure to stay after the game for Kids Run the Bases, presented by Chicken of the Sea. Get your tickets at pirates.com.
Do you want to play the game that's known as the greatest of all time? Then don't miss this chance to win with WMBS and the Pennsylvania Lottery. Now, through August 11th, just be the 6th caller to 724-438-4593 when you hear. And you'll win 6 $5 goat load of cash crossword scratch-off tickets with 10 top prizes of $200,000. The Pennsylvania Lottery benefits older Pennsylvanians every day. Must be 18 or older to play. Please play responsibly.
Are you looking for personalized healthcare you can trust? At Montgomery Medical, they're accepting new patients.
Hi, I'm Dr. Betty Thomas. Having a primary care provider means better overall health, from preventative care to managing chronic conditions. We're here to support you every step of the way.
That's right. Hi, I'm Jenna Lutzka, a physician assistant. Plus, we have same-day appointments and walk-in same-day care available too. We're here for you.
Join the Montgomery Medical family today by calling 724-569-8100 to schedule your appointment. A family tradition of family medicine.
Red Rooster Dumpster and Hauling are the ones to call when you need a dumpster. Red Rooster offers fast, friendly service and provides medium-sized dumpsters that will fit your needs, whether it's a general remodeling project, emptying a house, or doing a summer or fall cleanout. Just call Red Rooster Dumpster and Hauling at 724-569-0337 for rates and availability. Red Rooster Dumpster and Hauling in Smithfield also offers a 5% military discount. Call 724-569-0337 and look for the Red Rooster.
It's that time of year again when we can eat freshly grown products from our local farmers markets. Do you know the secret to living a better life? I like to think that it starts by eating right from our own backyard. Hi, I'm Sean from the Mountain, host of Farmsteaders Field Notes here on WMBS, and whether you have a 1,000-acre spread or just an herb garden on your windowsill, I hope you'll tune in to get the good word about local agriculture in our tri-state region. There'll be segments on crop growing, livestock husbandry, ag news, recycling, and your nearby farmers market schedules. Plus, there will be interviews with special guests and a segment called Looking Out My Back Door about my own farm experiences and some down-home anecdotes. So tune in every Tuesday at 11:15 here on WMBS, WMBS590.com, or Facebook Live. Keep on farming, friends.
Having Hicksonbaugh's Drugstore in Uniontown means reliability, quality, and service.
Pharmacists Stephen Harper and Seth Miller fill your prescriptions, offer free prescription delivery, mail-out service, and gladly answer your healthcare questions. Flu shots, the new Moderna COVID boosters, plus Shingrix shots with your doctor's prescription are also available at Hicks & Baugh's. Call 724-437-2828. Hicks & Baugh's Drugstore, 304 Morgantown Street. Open Monday through Friday, 9 to 6, Saturday till 3, closed Sunday.
Concerned about your heart health? At WVU Medicine, we believe your heart deserves world-class care, close to home and always within reach. Our non-invasive cardiology team uses advanced tests like stress tests and cardiac MRI to diagnose and monitor heart conditions without surgery. Call 877-WVU, the number 4HRT, or visit wvumedicine.org/heart.
Your local station, WMBS.
The views and opinions presented by the host, guests, or callers on this program do not necessarily represent the positions of WMBS Radio.
Welcome back to Hour 2 of What's on Your Mind. I'm Russ Rhodes, your host. It is Open Conversation, 724-438-4593. Give me a buzz. Love to chat with you. Alrighty, just a reminder here for you. What's on Your Mind is brought to you this hour by Bright Stripe, seal coating and line striping, Red Rooster, dumpster and hauling, Hicks & Baugh's Drugstore, Chestnut Ridge Counseling, Coldwell Banker, Laurel Ridge Realty, K2 Engineering, and Tireman's Auto Garage. Alrighty. A U.S. District Judge has denied the Department of Justice's request to release files on a grand jury transcripts concerning Jeffrey Epstein. So I don't know what other avenues there are for folks to get more information, but seems to be getting less and less. Let's see. President Trump and Russian President Vladimir Putin are scheduled to meet this Friday in Alaska. I'm not sure exactly where. I haven't seen that yet. As the president tries to forge some kind of way towards peace in the Ukraine war. An explosion at the Clarendon Coke Works. One has been confirmed dead. 2 are still missing, and a bunch of injuries from that explosion. So no word on the seriousness of injuries on that. Let's see here. What else? AOL has announced that after 34 years of service, they're going to be discontinuing their dial-up internet option. That takes place on September 30th. So if you've been used to that old static sound and the connection being made, that's going away. One of the topics of conversation in the first hour, in a roundabout way, had to deal with President Trump federalizing the Washington, D.C. Police Department and is calling in the National Guard to get a handle on crime in Washington, D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser, she says, the president's fully within his right to do so, although she's concerned about how all of this is going to play out. Of course, the president is doing this on the heels of an congressional intern being killed inadvertently, we're being told, in a drive-by shooting a couple weeks ago. And then somebody, actually part of the Doge team, who was coming to the aid of a woman who was being attacked, he himself got beat up pretty bad himself as a result. So a lot of people are attributing these crimes to underage teenagers and teenage gangs as well. So be interesting to see how quickly a change is seen. How quickly things get cleaned up, I guess. So there you go. So Miriam, in the first hour, says she doesn't like the term illegal aliens. It's aliens that she has problems with. I don't disagree with her, but your thoughts on that? Should we make it a concerted effort to say illegal immigrants? I noticed on the CBS News that's how they're referred to, as illegal immigrants on there. So your thoughts? James had brought up he's less concerned about rounding up illegal aliens than he is with crime, and he brought up the term generational crime. And just a little story on that. A while ago, I had a friend, more of an acquaintance, really, who used to be a state prison guard. And he told me that, yeah, generational absolutely does exist. He says at one point in time, in the jail that he was a correctional officer for, there was one cell that had a father and son in the cell together, and in the cell next door was the grandfather. Wow. Talk about generational, right? So, yeah, James has a point about that mindset. And I don't know what the answer is in either case. As far as, James showing concern for rounding up illegal immigrants who are minding their own business, just doing a job, trying to make a living, referring to raiding restaurants, raiding their places of employment, as opposed to crime. I don't know the answer. I don't know. They're not supposed to be here. And if you want to call it racial profiling, okay. I haven't seen the numbers lately, but I have seen numbers of a breakdown of the number of illegal immigrants and what countries they are coming from. And Hispanic-speaking countries are far and away the majority of illegal immigrants in this country. Yeah, I mean, there's 100 countries on this list where illegal immigrants are from. But the vast, vast majority is from Spanish-speaking countries. Is it racial profiling? I don't know. When you have that large of a majority within a community that you are pursuing, and this community being the community of illegal immigrants, of course it's going to seem like racial profiling when they're the majority of those being apprehended. I don't know how to paint it any other way. I don't know what you do or can't do to minimize that appearance or to minimize that fact, if that's the case. But ICE, Immigration and Customs agents, have been tasked with a job to do. Find the illegal immigrants and send them home. Now, a lot of this could be alleviated is if the illegal immigrants took up the offer that's been presented to them. Go home on your own. We'll give you $1,000. Register that you're going home. We'll give you $1,000 and an airplane ticket. You do this, and then at a later date, you'll have the opportunity to come back legally. But if you're caught and sent back, that's it. So I don't know. 724-438-4593. Hello, welcome to What's on Your Mind.
Hello, Russ.
Yes, sir.
It's Mark here.
How you doing, Mark?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just come in for a cold and just got done cutting half the grass.
Okay. Now, you know what? Now, Mark, I have a question for you here. Are you cutting the grass just as an excuse to be able to later have a cold one? Because, with the heat, a lot of lawns have gone kind of dormant and not growing a whole heck of a lot.
Well, that's true, Russ, but it has been 2 weeks, though. It has been 2 weeks. Plus, I did have to rake some of the leaves top, too. I mean, I've worked hard so far today.
All right. Okay.
I know.
Okay.
See, number one, just some social comments I'd like to make.
All right.
I'm so tired that this Brian Epstein thing is in the past now. This woman, what's her name, Maxwell?
Yeah.
I'm glad she's testified now. Because all the people that hate Trump, they're all looking for that 17-year-old girl who was 364 days old that he had a sexual affair with 19 years ago, before the statute of limitations. That's what everybody was looking for. Well, their balloon got popped.
Well, and I come back to, you had a Democrat president in office for 4 years, where, you could have gotten something done.
Right.
But,
Yeah. And all this chasing around, how much money was spent?
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Right.
For what? Nothing. For nothing. And okay, that's the first comment. Second comment is I know you were in the Coast Guard.
Yes.
The Coast Guard released a report, I guess, last week about the 5 people that lost their lives in that submersible out there.
Yeah.
Right. And now I could
going after the Titanic.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I could wrote the thing on one piece of paper using one paragraph. 5 people who had more money than sense went down where they weren't supposed to be.
Uh-huh.
And that's about it. I mean, they tried to prove that they were intrepid explorers, lost their lives for no historic or scientific reason, other than that they had to prove it to themselves.
Yeah. I'd add another paragraph to that.
Yeah.
The owner of the submersible failed to do what he, by law, should have been doing as far as registering and inspections.
Okay, right there.
Yeah.
And then, of course, I think we sent out a Navy ship to search the bottom. I wonder how much that cost. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess they have to do it because maybe this is law of the sea. I'm not sure. I don't know.
It is.
Okay.
Yeah.
But how much money did that cost the U.S. taxpayer? And for what? It happened 2 miles down. They're dead.
Yeah. It's not like they were going to hold their breath and swim to the surface.
Yeah. I mean, as soon as that happened, man, there was nothing left then but bones. Believe me. I mean, hey, it squashed all the air out of every cell.
Yeah.
That's that theft.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah, good observation there, Mark. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, Russ, that's all I got for you right now.
All righty, sir. Well, go back to cutting the grass. I'm sure you can find a blade that you missed someplace.
Well, I got to finish this cold one first.
Well, okay. I mean, you got to refuel, right? Just like you got to put new gas in the lawnmower, you got to refuel yourself.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that's like I'll listen to the rest of the show and maybe have another one.
All righty. Hey, Mark, appreciate the call.
Right.
Thanks.
Right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hello, welcome to What's on Your Mind.
Hey, Russ, it's old Ben.
Hey, Ben, haven't heard from you for a while.
Yeah, I had a chance to give you a call. Hey, I didn't know you were in the Coast Guard.
Yeah. Coast Guard Reserve, 6 years.
No kidding.
Yeah. Yeah, I did my basic training in Cape May, New Jersey in the summer of 1976, and it was the summer between my junior and senior year of high school.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I went to school. He was a few years older than me, but a fellow that graduated from the same high school as me, and he went into the Coast Guard Academy and became an officer.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know whatever became of him after that, but I do know that much about him. But earlier, Russ, I heard you when I first flicked you on there, talking about Ellis Island and immigration and all that stuff and everything. I thought I'd pass on a quick story about my family.
Uh-huh.
And half of my family, the English side, as far as we know, they've been in this country for a long, long time. But the other side, they immigrated from Austria-Hungary. And the quick story is my great-grandfather came over in 1909.
Okay.
And he settled for some reason in this area. I think they knew people from their little village over there, you know, how they all stuck together and everything.
Right.
And worked for 2 years and saved money and sent back for his teenage sweetheart, my great-grandmother.
Wow.
In 1911,
Okay.
2 years later, to bring her over. And then once they got here, she got here, they got married and started a family and everything like that. Isn't that a sweet story?
That
you know?
is. That is.
It really is.
That is.
And, you know, the thing about Ellis Island, a lot of people, I don't think, realize this. You know, there's some people that came through Ellis Island that got rejected.
Yeah.
And got sent back.
Right.
I mean, they were questioned and their background was looked into, and they were, most importantly, they were given physical examinations.
Yep.
And if there was some problems or something like that, you weren't necessarily going to get in just because you came over on the ship and landed in Ellis Island. Some people got sent back, you know.
So my wife's grandfather, when he came over, which he did twice, and I'll come back to that, but he was held in quarantine for a couple weeks because he had suffered from severe case of acne, I guess, growing up. So he had a lot of, pockmarks on his face. The officials at Ellis Island, for fear that it was smallpox, put him in quarantine for a couple weeks.
Yeah, to make sure
before he was allowed through. Yes. So, yeah, he came over initially with his wife. She passed away while here in this country. So he went back to the old country, got a new wife who became my wife's grandmother, and came back again. So he went through that process twice.
Mm. You know, I was listening, this has been a couple weeks ago I think it was in the middle of the night. I think it was that big New York station. They were talking about immigration and stuff like that. And they had a guest on there, or maybe it was the host that was talking about his own family that they came over from somewhere in Italy, and a brother and sister got separated at Ellis Island. And the brother got held back for a few weeks, just like your relative did. And I can't remember if they said why, and the sister was let go. She was released into the country.
Okay.
And the story goes that they never found each other ever after that.
Wow.
He finally got released into the country also.
Uh-huh.
But they brother and sister, and they never saw each other again.
Oh, wow.
So who knows what happened there? You know, I don't know. But that was pretty interesting, too. But, you know, you talk to some old timers and stuff like that, or some people that are interested in their family history and everything like that. And you can hear some really strange stories about some of that old-time immigration. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like my relatives that came, my great-grandfather and great-grandmother, they were from Austria-Hungary, and which was a big empire, a multi-ethnic empire, the old Habsburg Empire. I don't know if you know about all that or not, but it was broken up after World War I, you know. But they took ships. I was able to trace it back. They took ships. They had to go to Germany in order to catch a ship to the America.
Mm-hmm.
One of them came over on the Ulysses S. Grant.
Okay.
From Bremen, Germany, and the other, my great grandmother, whenever he sent over for her, she came over on another ship, but I think she came out of the Netherlands. I think she came out of Amsterdam or Rotterdam or somewhere like that, you know.
Yeah.
But all that kind of stuff is, I mean, I'm a history buff for sure, you know, always have been, always will be. And stuff like that really interests me, you know. Some people just roll their eyes, but it interests me a lot.
Yeah, I enjoy history as well. So, but all right. Hey, Ben, I got to run. But I appreciate the stories. Yep, appreciate the stories. We'll talk again soon.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
Take care.
Hey, got to take a quick little break. When we come back, both lines are open, so give me a buzz, 724-438-4593.
Route 21 Furniture, take the road to your perfect home.
Sleep well tonight. Try out a new mattress from Route 21 Furniture with a large selection of mattresses, all sizes and comfort levels, with great prices, free local delivery and setup, and financing options. Route 21 Furniture. Open weekdays 9 to 5, Saturday 10 to 5, Sunday noon to 4. 724-737-2222 or Route21Furniture.com.
Route 21 Furniture, take the road to your perfect home.
Your mental health is your most valuable asset. With 55 years of experience serving Western Pennsylvania, Chestnut Ridge Counseling Services is ready and able to assist you with all of your mental health needs. Offering over 20 specialized treatments, open access, and just-in-time scheduling means that you receive the treatment you need in a time-conscious fashion. Chestnut Ridge Counseling now offers telehealth, mental health urgent care with immediate access to a mental health professional with no appointment necessary. Call 724-437-0729. That's 724-437-0729 for mental health urgent care at Chestnut Ridge Counseling. Outpatient care options include individual, group, and family therapies, mental health and psychiatric evaluations, and medication services. Outpatient care and services are also available for patients under the age of 18, geared towards youth-centric problems and concerns. Take control of your mental health care with Chestnut Ridge Counseling Services. Call 724-437-0729 to set up an appointment or speak immediately with a mental health professional.
Look and you'll see there's a whole new Ford for you and me.
It's the Summer Sales Event, now until September 2nd at Thurby's Riverside Ford. Listen up. All new Escape, Explorer, Bronco Sport, Bronco, and F-150 come with 0% financing for 48 months. Now that's a Summer Sales Event deal.
The all-new 2025 Ford F-150 XLT Crew Cab Hybrid 4x4s come with $3,000 in factory rebates, plus 3.9% for 60 months, plus a 2-year complimentary maintenance plan.
Check out these low payments, just $399 per month to lease a new 2025 Ford Escape or Bronco Sport Big Bend with 0 down payments and get a 2-year complimentary maintenance plan.
Ford Motor Credit financing required. 3-year lease is based on 10.5 miles per year. Tax and tags extra. Offer ends September 2nd, but hurry. Thurby's Riverside Ford, your 26-time President's Award-winning dealer.
Casey's Sports Cafe, located at 243 South Mount Vernon Avenue in Uniontown and owned by the Vernon family, wants you to know they have new hours. Monday and Friday from 7 to 3, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday 7 to 7, and Saturday and Sunday 7 to 2. Come on into Casey's and check out their new menu ideas and entrees. They could also cater your next event. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, Casey's is the place to eat. Call 724-550-4126. Casey's, the best in Fayette County.
Are you considering a project design and don't know where to start? K2 Engineering offers a wide range of professional civil, architectural, and municipal services to meet your individual project needs. Our versatility combined with our personalized approach is what sets us apart as a full-service engineering and consultation firm. To learn more about our services, please visit us on the web at www.k2engineering.net. K2 Engineering, where customer service is our priority.
Are you looking to list or sell your house? Now is the time to let the professionals at Caldwell Banker Laurel Ridge Realty help you with all of your real estate needs. Caldwell Banker Laurel Ridge Realty has 2 convenient locations to better serve you. In Uniontown area, 724-437-7100, or in Connellsville area, 724-628-7200, and speak with one of our real estate professionals. Visit our website, caldwellbanker.com. We have been proudly serving Western Pennsylvania area for over 30 years and look forward to helping you with all of your real estate needs. Broker Paul Borges.
Your local station, WMBS.
Welcome back to What's on Your Mind. I'm Russ Rhodes, your host. It is Open Conversation, 724-438-4593. Hello, thanks for holding, and welcome to the show, Fred.
How you doing?
Well, your noise is still there, but I'm doing well. You?
Can you hear me at all?
I can hear you, but Fred, I got to be honest with you. That chirping hurts my ears.
Yeah. Can you hear it now?
Well, it's gone away now. Oh, there it is. I don't know what it is.
I shut my car off. Maybe that's it.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, anyway, you was talking about illegal. What's the difference between illegal and unlawful?
I'm sorry, what?
What's the difference between illegal and unlawful?
I don't know. Does it matter?
Well, unlawful is when you break the law.
Well, so
illegal is a sick bird.
Illegal's what?
A sick bird.
Okay.
I'm trying to be a comedian.
Yeah. Well, you heard my little chuckle there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, listen. Where is Trump going Friday?
He's heading to Alaska. I'm not sure where in Alaska, but he's going to Alaska. He's having a summit with Vladimir Putin.
Okay. Now listen, did you listen to the news conference earlier?
No.
He didn't say he was going to Alaska.
Well, I don't know.
No, he said this twice.
Okay, this is what's been reported as Alaska.
He said he was going to Russia Friday.
Okay, I don't know.
And he didn't even try to correct himself.
Okay. Well, you know, Russia and Alaska are separated by, I think it's about 17 miles of ocean. So maybe he's going to cross over the Bering Straits there into Russia. I don't know. But prior to this, he was reported going to Alaska, so I don't know.
Russ, did you see what I said? He said he was going to Alaska. I mean Russia, not Alaska.
That's what I said. And I said it had been reported he was going to Alaska. If he's going to Russia, that I have not heard myself.
Well, he said it today at the news conference.
Okay, good. I haven't heard it myself, so I'm taking you for your word for it.
When he said it twice and didn't correct himself.
Okay.
So now we got that straightened up. Let me ask you this. When President Trump said this Epstein episode is a hoax, what exactly does he mean?
I don't know.
Like it never happened?
I don't know.
You don't.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, you have an opinion?
Huh?
You have an opinion?
No, because I really don't care. I really don't care about the Epstein stuff. I don't.
Why don't you care about it?
Because I don't think there's anything to it, real. Epstein was not a nice guy.
Right.
Okay. When it comes to everybody's concerned, everybody's looking at this as they want to get dirt on on Trump. They want to get dirt on Bill Clinton. You know, if there was dirt, it would have come out long ago.
Well,
you know, like I said, Joe Biden was in the White House for 4 years. His Department of Justice was in control for 4 years. If they really thought there was some kind of dirt that they could get to embarrass or implicate Donald Trump, they would have done so. It didn't happen.
Why are the Republicans bringing up this Russia again? After it's been, 8 years or longer?
Because new information has come out that President Obama and his national security team were in on this. They knew that it was false, but they decided to go ahead with the narrative of that anyway.
Okay. And there's information that Donald Trump is in the Epstein files, too. Am I right?
And he's already admitted that he knew Epstein. That he flew on his private jet one time from Florida to New York. Okay.
And Epstein was at Mar-a-Lago.
For some kind of fundraiser, charity event.
And then what?
As far as I know, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, he threw him out because he stole his employees.
He what?
Trump said he threw him out of Mar-a-Lago because he was stealing his employees.
Well, so what?
Well, that's what he said. I'm just telling you.
All right. Fine.
Did you hear that?
I heard you say that. Yes. Oh. So what, Fred? What does that have to do in the grand scheme of things?
Well, I'm just trying to tell you, my opinion.
Okay. No, that wasn't an opinion. You told me something that you're claiming to be fact. That was not an opinion.
Well, Trump said it himself. He said, Epstein was at Mar-a-Lago. He stole my employees, so I kicked him out.
Okay, fine. He kicked him out. Big deal. Seriously, big deal, Fred. Why? Why do you care?
And then Ghislaine Maxwell, he said, I wish her well.
Well?
A convicted pedophile. I wish her well. Does that sound right?
Maybe he's being Christian, Fred. No, seriously. No, so what? You know what? Somebody that has done a crime, I wish them well. I wish that I hope that they turn their life around, and I wish them well in that respect. So I'm pretty sure that's what Donald Trump meant when he said he wishes her well.
Okay. I agree with you.
All right.
That's all I got.
All right. Bye.
Afternoon.
Hello. Welcome to What's on Your Mind.
Hi. Seems to be all that feedback we're getting might be he has a hearing aid.
He claims he doesn't have a hearing aid. He claims he doesn't wear hearing aids.
Yeah, he's got something going on.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
All right. Thanks for your call. Appreciate it. We got another call working its way through his system here. Another few seconds, and I'll be able to answer it and find out who we're chatting with. Hello. Welcome to What's on Your Mind.
Russ.
Yes.
How you doing, fella?
What?
It's Jerry, Russ.
Hey, Jerry. How you doing?
A little bit disgusted. I'm going to change the subject.
Okay.
So see what you think about it. Hey, Russ, we went to a restaurant, okay? I'm not going to mention any names. It's down on 51.
Okay.
And go in, sit down. The menu is on the table. I'm sitting there, and Audrey, and we're waiting. And the fella next to us says, you got to order with your phone. I'm thinking, I don't have no smartphone.
Right.
And I'm 84, I'm 85, and Audrey's 84.
Yeah.
We have them and didn't like them. Put them back in the dresser drawer.
Okay.
So we got the flip phone.
Right.
So what it boils down to, you got to order by phone. You got to pay them by phone. And the best part about it, when you get up to leave, there's a large fishbowl out front for you to leave a tip.
Okay.
Now, you think that's fair for the older people?
No, I don't. I can understand a restaurant maybe doing that if they're having a hard time getting employees. Okay, they can't get the staff to do it. Maybe a little easier for them to go that route. But to not make allowances for somebody in your position, I think is just wrong.
No, I'm so disgusted with these smartphones.
Yeah.
I've had people run into me with the buggies and you name it, and I've got run off the road by people talking on the smartphone. And And when they come out with a bag phone, I was the first one to have one, Russ.
Okay.
And I thought that was great.
Yeah.
You know, but even when they come out with the one you plug in your cigarette lighter, that was better yet, you know.
Right, gotcha. Uh-huh.
But the smartphone, nah. Well, then they come out with a flip phone.
Right, yeah.
And that was okay, too. And it's good to have, don't get me wrong. I mean, we have them, but you never know when you're going to break down or, you know. But the smartphone, no. I have no use for it. I never will, and I'll never have one.
Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, I'm sorry for your experience. I think that's wrong, Jerry. Restaurants, if they want to do that, great. Okay, I understand technology. But to not have made allowances, again, for somebody in your situation, I think the restaurant's losing out big time in that, and it's wrong.
Well, just like I called Verizon and I told them, I said, had it not been for us older people buying all your phones and keeping up with you, you wouldn't have them smartphones.
Yep. So, all right. Okay, Jerry. Well,
okay, Russ, have a good day, fella.
You too, sir. Thank you for your call. I appreciate it.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Hey, got to take a quick little break. When we come back, you and I together, we'll close out hour 2 of What's on Your Mind with some more conversation. 724-438-4593.
Discover true agricultural tradition at the 125th Annual Somerset County Fair, August 14th through 23rd in the beautiful Laurel Highlands. Entry is $12, parking is $2. Watch dairy goat, horse, steer, and market animal judging, antique farm machinery displays, tractor pulls and horse pulls, plus our grandstand queen contest. Don't miss our opening ceremony and parade on Sunday at 6:45 p.m. Get the complete schedule at SomersetCountyFairPA.com. See you at the fair.
Would you like to win $1 million this summer? Get to Live Casino in Greensburg for our Summer Fun Collect and Win. Every Saturday from July 12th through August 30th, earn 500 tier credits for a chance to win tons of prizes, including $100,000 cash or $1 million cash dollars. Make Live Casino your Saturday destination this summer and you could become a millionaire. Only at Live Casino, Route 30 at Westmoreland Mall. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Zen's Antiques and Home Decor, part of the Cinder Shack family of vendors where you can find both antique and new furniture, collectibles, housewares, gift items including jewelry and candles, and so much more. Follow Zen's Antiques and Home Decor on Facebook for new items and information on upcoming events. Zen's Antiques and Home Decor in Building 2 at 3391 National Pike in Farmington. Zen's Antiques and Home Decor.
I'm Asher from Uniontown Liquidation Outlet. Come shop with me for the lowest prices around. Yep, Amazon mystery boxes. They are $45 each. The boxes are fun and exciting for all ages. The boxes have anything from electronics, home decor, clothing. No two boxes are the same. They sell out fast, so stop up and grab yourself one and have fun opening. The Uniontown Liquidation Outlet inside the Uniontown Mall. Visit us on Facebook, Uniontown Liquidation Outlet.
Chesler's Fine Furniture is overstocked with reclining sofas and reclining love seats from America's most famous manufacturers, Lazy Boy, Best Home Furnishings, and Catnapper. And right now, they put their best sellers on sale in both fabric and leather. Featured is a 3-piece sectional in fabric for $32.99, or the same model in genuine leather for $33.99. And yes, there are 2 recliners in the sectional. Chesler's has a beautiful reclining sofa in brown for $7.99 and the matching love seat for $7.49. In the Lazy Boy department, select the Morrison model, available in 5 colors for $12.99 and matching love seat for $12.49. If you need a recliner, there are models to match each group. So breathe some excitement back into your family room with Chesler's Fine Furniture's best sellers. Credit terms and delivery are available. Chesler's Fine Furniture, Route 51 in Uniontown, where customers send their friends.
Bright Stripe, Bay County's premier asphalt seal coating professionals, locally owned by Matt and Lexi George. Bright Stripe specializes in residential and commercial asphalt seal coating, also excelling in line striping and layouts, thermoplastic, and infrared asphalt repair. Bright Stripe has succeeded due to their commitment to quality work for 30 years. Bright Stripe, 724-437-6090, or visit bright-stripe.com. BRITE-stripe.com.
Looking for a new spot for a night out? Then check out Shindig's Bar and Grill in Uniontown, located in Oliver Square. With regular live entertainment and themed events, and offering 6 diamond pool tables and 3 dartboards, Shindig's is the place to be. Enjoy daily specials, including Tuesday wing night, Friday's Cajun chicken Alfredo, and Saturday's incredible crab leg dinner. And stick around for karaoke nights, live music, and so much more. Follow them on Facebook at Shindig's with a Z Bar and Grill. Shindig's, your hootenanny hotspot.
Welcome back to What's on Your Mind. I'm Russ Rhodes, your host, 724-438-4593. Hello, welcome to What's on Your Mind.
Hey, Russ, it's Skipper. How you doing today?
Good, Skipper, yourself.
Oh, good. Just a great summer stretch we got going in here. The grass is all brown. I don't have to mow it. I love that. Hey, I'm going to be quick about this. I wasn't listening to a lot of your show, but I did heard whenever you come back on talking about the explosion down at the steel mills in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Well, I shed a lot of tears this morning because my friends work there. And I was really concerned because every time I call my friend, he always calls me right back or whatever, texts me.
Yeah.
And he did not. And finally, a little bit ago, he called here. He worked night shift. He was in the room that blew up.
Wow.
And they asked 7 guys to stay over, and he said he couldn't today. And he would have been right in there.
Wow.
And his friends, it's terrible. His friends are missing, dead, or they're all injured.
Yeah.
And he lives in Uniontown, near the shopping center there. So, one thing I like to say is, we can't take any days for granted. And if you got loved ones and you haven't told them you love them today, you probably should do that because you never know what's going to happen.
Yes.
But say a prayer. If everybody out there could say a prayer, because there's a lot of families that are going to be really struggling with all that.
Sure,
absolutely.
And the guys that survived, they're probably going to be suffering from some kind of guilt problems. Why him and not me, or that type of thing.
Fetterman was on TV, and they were interviewing there. He was sitting in his car, and he was talking about how dangerous it was. Let me just tell you this. My friend told me last month that somebody made a mistake there. They didn't do something right because it was a supervisor, didn't tell the trainee right. And guess what? They almost had it not blowed up, but it almost had a disaster where it could have killed a few people last month.
Uh-huh.
That place is really dangerous. The coal mines are dangerous.
Yeah.
Roofing is dangerous up on roof. I've had quite a few people die from roof falls. So, we don't know if it's going to be your last day or not, but we need to tell our loved ones that, that we love them, because you never know whenever it's going to be your last day.
Yeah. What is, Skipper? Do you know what is the reversing room?
I don't know.
Okay.
I didn't know if I should share this or not, but I will go ahead a little bit and tell you. But he talked to the person who was there, was in charge of that area. They walked away like 1.5 minutes from the explosion in the same room, and they said that a guy said they smelled gas. Evacuate immediately, and then like it blew. So don't say I said it. I don't want to get that out to the world, right? Right, because we're on radio here. But I wasn't going to share that, but I just did.
Okay.
So maybe I might be in trouble. But
yeah, okay.
But it was there. I don't think it was human error. I think it was a problem there.
Okay.
And but that place is really dangerous.
Yeah.
It blew up. Fetterman alluded to like 2015. Something blew up, and there was a great fire down there.
Okay.
And he talked about rebuilding too. So it'll
right.
go on. Yeah. They're not going to stop and shut that plant down.
No. Hey, Skipper, I got to run, but thank you for your call. Appreciate it. Hey, CBS's News is next. It is 3 o'clock WMBS Uniontown.
CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Restoring Washington, D.C. back to what he called a gleaming capital. Here's Stacey Lynn.
The president says he's placing the D.C. Police Department under federal control and deploying the National Guard to make the nation's capital safer. He says